Would you believe me if I said one visit to a prison changed my entire life? My name is Elizabeth Fry, and for most of my life I was just a typical housewife. Born into a wealthy family, I married a banker and lived a comfortable life, raising children and attending social events. But everything changed the day I visited Newgate Prison. The moment the heavy doors creaked open, the stench hit me like a wall. Inside, dozens of women were crammed into a single cell, many clutching small children. Their faces were hollow with despair. One woman grabbed my hand, her voice trembling. I stole bread to feed my baby. Now we're both dying in here. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't look away. I knew then and there I had to do something. These women weren't just prisoners. They were people, forgotten, abandoned. And if no one else was going to help them, then I would. Why waste your time on criminals? That's what everyone kept asking me. When I started visiting Newgate Prison regularly, people thought I was insane. My friends asked why I would associate with such lowly women. My husband was confused. "Elizabeth, you have a family to care for. Why are you spending your time with prisoners?" But I couldn't turn away. I gathered fabric and thread, brought my Bible, and went back to the prison. I taught the women how to sew and read. At first, they didn't trust me. "You're just here to pity us," one of them snapped. But I held her hand and said, "No, I believe everyone deserves a second chance." Outside the prison, I faced even more resistance. Officials blocked my reforms, saying prisoners didn't deserve help. My answer? You can lock up their bodies, but not their souls. Slowly, the women began to trust me. Their laughter returned to the cells, and I realized I wasn't just helping them, they were transforming me. Years later, one of those prisoners told me, "You gave me back my life." The work wasn't easy, but change started to happen. The women learned skills like sewing and weaving, giving them a way to rebuild their lives. Some reunited with their families, others started businesses. One day, a woman hugged me, tears streaming down her face. "You saved me, Mrs. Fry." I smiled and said, "No, you saved yourself. I just gave you a chance." Word of my work spread far beyond England. I travelled across Europe, visiting prisons and pushing for reforms. Laws were passed to improve prison conditions, and even the King and Queen of England praised my efforts. The women at Newgate called me the angel of the prisoners. But to me, they were the true angels, proof that even in the darkest places, hope can thrive. And though my life ended as a quiet housewife once again, my work lived on. Today my face is on the British £5 note. Not because of who I was, but because of what I believed. Compassion isn't just feeling sorry for others, it's giving them the chance to rise. If you could change one life, or even a whole system, would you do it?